and welcome to the Inbox Collector. Yes, that's right guys, I have changed the name of this channel from AAA Reviews to the Inbox Collector. The reason for this is I feel the Inbox Collector better describes what it is I do, because I review Marvel action figures and most of them are super retro and in the boxes, and there is reviewed in the boxes quite simply. And I know there are a lot of other collectors that prefer to collect in the boxes, and I know a lot of you prefer to open them, and it's all good, but it's just what we do here. We review them in the box, and if I do have a loose one, of course I will always bring it to you. So that's the big reason for the brand change, the name change. Guys, I am going to be upping my production this year. I'm going to be doing live streams, I am going to be doing podcasts with fellow collectors and fellow YouTubers. There's a lot happening on my channel, so please make sure you are subscribed if you're not already. Please hit that like because it helps the algorithm, and please share with your friends. So today I am going to be doing the Spider-Man Toy Biz action figures from the first Spider-Man movie. Now originally I did 3 videos of these, but they turned out absolutely terrible and I've now took them down. But I did promise you guys back then that I would re-look at these figures when the dust settled, because at the time the prices went absolutely crazy. Everyone wanted these action figures and the prices shot up astronomically. It's been 6 months, so we're going to take a look at the most recent sold prices and see where things have sort of settled down to now, because these are possibly some of the most expensive, in fact they are some of the most expensive Toy Biz action figures you can buy. Not all of them, but certainly some of them. So guys, with all that said, let's jump in to this review. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice is we are seeing Spidey's mask there. A really cool design on this packaging, but in his vision is the Green Goblin coming right at him, and I hope you'll agree, I think the packaging on these is absolutely phenomenal. This is really cool, really well done, really stands out from anything that was done of Spider-Man before, so this was a really cool take. And I think this is why this was such a popular line, because the packaging was great as well. Moving down, we've got, yes, William Dafoe, Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin with removable mask. He is super highly detailed. He is super posable, so a really cool figure, and he comes with this really well super detailed glider, which is absolutely awesome. This one everyone went crazy for. He went absolutely nuts, and the prices went absolutely crazy as well. What would he cost you now? Well, the 7th of June was the last sale in 2022, and he came in at 175 UK pounds. So yes, the price has gone, it's still holding, it's still high, but nowhere near as high as it did reach before. Next up, we've got the second figure from series 2. Absolutely awesome action figure. It's a battle ravaged Spider-Man with basically 30 points of articulation, so he is just like the multi-posable Spider-Man essentially, but a lot of people don't have that sticker on when they're reselling these now. That sticker's gone missing, so people don't realize this is actually another multi-posable Spider-Man. Done in really good detail. You can see Tobey Maguire behind there, of course, who played Peter Parker. And these really flew up in value once No Way Home came out, because they knew Tobey Maguire was going to be in that movie. Whereas Garfield sort of action figures that, you know, that where he's Spider-Man, haven't done quite the same. Although Spider-Man figures in general now have gone up. This one here is super awesome, comes with this really cool platform, so you can pose Spider-Man on there, and the most recent price was May of 2022, and that was £117. Next we've got J.K. Simmons, who of course plays Jonah Jameson and still does in the new movies, which is awesome because he is such a good actor, and he basically for me is Jonah Jameson. I think it'd be really difficult to replace him now. And just recently in my toy hunt, I picked up a Marvel Legends version of him, looking older as he does now. But this, of course, is more representative of the time. He comes with that really cool desk, and the sort of gimmick is you can basically sit him down at the desk and he will bang the table. Now, he's got basic articulation as in he only moves the shoulders, the elbows, the knees, and some articulation up into the waist. You can pose him to sit down, like I say. And he's got that finger pointing to tell Peter he is fired. The most recent sale price was just £33.56. I've popped the recent sale example on your screens now, and that was on the 2nd of the 2nd of this month, actually, July 2022. Not too bad at all if you want to own this one. Definitely one of the cheapest figures in all of the series that I'm showing you today. Next up, we've got Norman Osborn again, but this time in his sort of civilian clothes, and basically comes with that creepy mask which you hang on this chair, and yes, it talks back to him. How cool is that? And we saw that in No Way Home, him talking to his mask, which is really cool. And basically, for me, he stole the show. He stole the movie. I absolutely loved that film, and I think he did a fantastic job. Definitely him and Doc Ock was stand out for me. This one here, most recent sold price was just £67, and that was on the 14th of June 2022. Guys, hopefully these prices are going to help you today if you're navigating and looking. I do believe that sale price was in America. Guys, I'm not including postage. That is a completely separate entity. This is just the price of the figures. Next, we have super posable Spider-Man. Again, 30 points of articulation. Really highly detailed. This is a very sought after action figure. And basically, he comes with this super detailed gargoyle that you can see there. And he can pull himself up on the gargoyle. This one here is absolutely outstanding. Still one of the best Spider-Man. All of these are outstanding, to be fair. And this is definitely one of the best Spider-Man ever made, and I think Toybiz did an excellent job with these figures. I hope you'll agree, they are absolutely fantastic. This one recently sold for £165. That was on the 13th of the 5th, so 13th of May 2022. Moving on to series 2 of these action figures, we get another Goblin, but this time he is not multi-posable, but nevertheless he is highly detailed, really detailed Goblin, and he comes with, of course, a glider, but he comes with these foil pumpkin bombs that blast out of the glider. How cool is that? Pumpkin bomb firing Goblin, absolutely awesome. The most recent sale price, this one goes for a fair bit of money, £149.99, and that was on the 30th of May 2022. Continuing on through series 2, we get this awesome leaping Spider-Man. Really cool. Again, highly detailed, and basically he will leap off of the trash cans, so that's pretty cool. This one here's most recent sale price was just £49.99, and that was on the 10th of April 2022, so a lot cheaper than the other Spider-Man I've already showed you so far. Next up, we've got Mary Jane, played by Kirsten Dunst. She is absolutely awesome. Definitely looks like Mary Jane. She comes with this super cool platform, which she can basically be knocked off if you fire a pumpkin bomb or knock it at the bottom, and Spider-Man can swing in to save her. Now, there is a variant to this. This one here, hopefully it will show up on camera, is more red in colour, but they also did a pink one, basically a pink dress instead of the more red dress like I've got here. And I have, believe it or not, seen one, I didn't buy it, but I saw one with a pink bottom part of the dress and a red top part of the dress, where they've sort of mixed the variant dress together. I don't know, it didn't sell for an awful lot either, but whoever bought that one has got a pretty rare figure, pretty rare Mary Jane out there somewhere. She sold for just £28.53 on the 31st of May 2022, so she is not too expensive to pick up. Next up, we've got Peter Parker with a super cool feature. Look at that hoe in the hand there. He is with water web shooter, and he comes with some really cool accessories, some glasses, a bag, He comes with this cool camera and lamp and all these little bits on the shelves, and you can basically squirt water and knock things off the shelves, I should imagine. So a great little gimmick. And the most recent sale price for this one was £67.14, and that was on the 19th of the 5th 2022. And last in series 2 of action figures is this awesome Spider-Man stuck in this kind of pose, if you look at that. But he comes with these cool street lamps and this cool Daily Bugle newspaper box, and basically he comes up with this little street set, and he can swing on the lamppost, which is why he's set into that pose. And this one here recently sold for £99, and that was on the 13th of the 6th 2022. So not too bad a price compared to some of the other Spider-Man. Certainly double the price of the Leaping Spider-Man, but about half the price of the other Spider-Man. So pretty good one to pick up if you're looking for this one. That's sort of a rough guide. People are asking all kinds of prices on these, but this is because it's prices that have sold. I'm hoping it will help some of you when you're out there looking, because you're looking to try and get it for that or under that if you can. Moving on to series 3, we get Power Punch Spider-Man that comes with a zip line, and he comes with this mask, definitely resemblant of Tobey Maguire if you ask me. Some of you may disagree. Let me know in the comments if you do. Some people just don't see it, but I do see that as Tobey Maguire. I think it's pretty good. I do think Toybiz did an excellent job. I mean, I've been collecting Legends now for a while, and some of them are a bit hit and miss, but I do think this is overall pretty good. There he is shooting down the zip line. He's got that removable mask. That's kind of a cool little gimmick. Bearing in mind these were like £10 and aimed at kids. What's this one setting you back? Well, this one will set you back £75 was the most recent sale, and that was on the 5th of May 2022. Next we've got, yes, you've guessed it, Wrestler Spider-Man, highly detailed. Again, I believe that's pretty much the same head as the Power Punch Spider-Man essentially, but you can swap him over into this wrestling outfit. Now, when this sold, when No Way Home came out, I saw this actually sell for £309, this one figure alone. I've also seen it sell for £250. The most recent sale price is a little bit cooler than that at £209, and that was on the 18th of May 2022. But that being said, if you did pay £250, you still wouldn't be doing too bad, I don't think. That's usually the kind of asking price for this one, but he's absolutely great, and I think it's because he comes with that wrestling suit. And I don't know how many of these survived, but I don't think it was like a massive amount of action figures. Sadly, I do not have battle ravaged Green Goblin there on the back of the box, which comes with that really cool window platform. Sadly, I don't have him. He's one I would love to add to my collection, and I will eventually, but I've been concentrating on finishing other toy lines. There's only so much money to go around, and basically I'm trying to finish off other toy lines so I can carry on doing reviews and keeping these retro reviews coming. The Battle Ravaged Goblin sold recently for £85.61, and that was on the 12th of the 5th 2022, which I don't think is too bad really, but it doesn't come up very often. So there you are, guys. There is the most recent sale prices for these absolutely awesome Toy Biz figures. Now, I do believe Hasbro will do some of these characters at some point. They tend to tap into whatever's making money, of course they do, and tap into what people sort of like and nostalgia kind of factor. So I do see them making Spider-Man figures at some point in the future. But then again, I do think the more expensive ones of these figures will hold their price because of the sort of nostalgia and the link they've got to certain people's childhoods. So it'll be a long time before they sort of ever dip again. I think they have had their dip, if anything, and they're sort of holding out at steadier prices now, which is interesting. So yeah, I'm glad that I could redo this review, revisit it. I have deleted my original review because it never came out how I wanted it. I wanted it to be better than what it was, and I wasn't happy with it. So now if anyone searches for this review, they'll find this one, which hopefully is a lot better. Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for all your support throughout the year, and thank you guys for subscribing and all your comments. I do appreciate them. Until next time guys, good luck searching for that toy gold.